Hello everyone, welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and then in today's tutorial, we'll learn about strings in Julia 1.0. So what is a string? So a string is a sequence of characters. It's a finite sequence of characters. So in Julia, to define a string, you have to put it in a double quote or triple quote. So something like this, str. Then I put it here. So hello Julia. So this is a string, right? This is a string because it's in a double quote. The type, if I take for the type of this particular stuff, this is going to give us a string. Perfect. But if I put it in a single quote, it's no more a string but a character. So car, then let's give it as a value like h, right? So if I go with this particular stuff, it's no more a string, it's rather a character because it's in a single quote. So if I check for the type, this particular character that I have, it is a character, right? With car. If I change the same stuff and I put it into double quotes, the same value is going to is no more a character, but rather it is now a string, right? It's going to tell us that it's a string. Perfect. So this is a string. So that is the difference between a string and a character. So strings are in double quotes or triple quotes, but characters are in single quotes. Okay, now let's see some stuff we can also do about indexing in Julia, about string indexing. So how do we index a string? To do string indexing in Julia, so you just go with str, that is your variable, right? And then it starts with 1. Julia does not start from 0, so if I do 0, it's going to give us a bounce error. Julia doesn't start with 0. Julia starts from 1 till the end, so 1. Then it's going to give us a correct value of the h, right, for the hello. So if you want to get to the plus value, just go with end, right? So it's going to go from 1 to end. That is how to work with Julia. So this same thing can be done in case I want a different number, so str, then let's say I want value of 2 till, let's say 5, 2 till 5, then perfect. So it's going to work perfectly for us. Hello, right? Okay, so how in case I want to get the reverse of it, so I can just go the simplest way with this reverse, then I just go with str. It's an inbuilt function to help you do that, to reverse the hello Julia to something else. But in case I want to use the indexing format to do it, I just go with str, then I'll go with end, right? Go with end. Then I'm going to keep it that go to the last value, then to 1, right? So it's going to turn it from the end, read from the end to the backward. So this is the indexing method of working with a reverse, or getting a reverse of a string. So that is how to work with indexing, right? Now let's see some other stuff you can also do in Julia. In case I want to get the last value of it, I can also do str, then end minus 1 or minus 2, right? Minus 1 is going to print the last but 1 value, which was I. Perfect. So that is how to do it. Now let's see how to work with concatenation or interpolation in Julia. First of all, let's work on concatenation. So how do we concatenate a value in Julia? So let's call it a string concat, right? So how do we add two values together? So I'm going to give a simple like let's say A is going to be hello world, and then B is going to be something like greetings. So in case I want to put these two, both the A and the B together, to concatenate them together, I can actually do them in Julia in a simple way using several formats. So the first method you can do is to use the string function. So there's a function in Julia called the string. Let's go to go with the string function. It's a small, right? string. Then my value A. Then let's put a comma in between. Then another comma. Then B, right? So I do it like this. It's going to print it very for us. Hello, greetings. Hello world, greetings, right? That is one of the ways of concatenating in Julia. That is one of the ways you can do it. You can also do the normal way of A, then you star, right? Then let's say value, or let's make it dash so that you see that it's different stuff I'm putting. Then I'll put another asterisk or star, then B. So if I do it like that, it's also going to work perfectly for us and give us the same thing. So either you use this method here or you use this method. That is how to work with string concatenation. And let's check about string interpolation. How do we interpolate? So to interpolate in Julia, we use the dollar sign. So if I want to interpolate this and this, I can just go with this format of putting them into a string, then $A, for the value above here, right? The value above here, and then let's put another one as $b, right? So it's going to concatenate them perfectly for us. So that is interpolate them rather. So we use the dollar sign to interpolate them for us. So this same thing could have been done in case I'm having some values like a number, like let's say I have 1. I just do it like some 1, say plus 2 plus 3. And I want to concatenate these ones together. I can actually do it like this, right? The dollar sign and then 1 plus 3. Right, so this format is also going to work perfectly. So putting them into a tuple is also going to work and work perfectly for us. So that means that in case I had a value like something like this, let's give it as a name, it's going to be something like Jess, right? And I want to interpolate this into something else, so something like this. So my name is then dollar sign name. I'll be able to interpolate it perfectly. That is how to work with interpolation in the dollar sign. Thank you for watching, and let's see how. So that is how to work with interpolation. Now let's see how to work with string manipulation. How do we manipulate our string? So to manipulate our string, we had our string as this, and I want to convert it to uppercase. And to convert it to uppercase, I just go with uppercase. Julia is a functional programming language primarily. M will be method oriented, so you can just put str, then it's going to convert them perfectly into a string by encapsulating them into a function, right? If I want to go with a lowercase, so lowercase, then I can just put str, and it's going to print it perfectly for us as lowercase. So to do title case, and then it's also going to work, convert it to title case for us. That's one of the ways of working with string manipulation. In case I want to check for the length, I can also go with length. Then str is going to give me the length of this my value. So what if I want to split these things? If I want to split it, you can also do with split. Everything is functional program, like it's encapsulated inside a function. So my string, and then where I want to split it, I want to split it on, let's say L. So wherever it sees L, is going to split it for us. Perfect. So it has splitted it based on the L that I provided, giving us this value. He, only, Julia, right? Which is quite interesting. That is how to work with split, right? So let's see how to, in case you can also do repeat. You can also repeat a value. Let's say I have a value like str, and I want to repeat it maybe 10 times. So 10 times is going to repeat this hello world 10 times for us. Hello world, hello Julia, hello Julia, hello Julia, like that. So that is how to work with the repeat. Okay, so in case you want to check whether a particular string contains another word, right? You can use the contains in the previous version of Julia. So that would have been contains, right? And then the string that you are searching as a broad string, and then the particular word you want to search for. So let's say the word like Julia, right? This was in the previous version from before 0.7, so this is going to give you an error. But if you run this particular stuff in version 0.6, let's say I have a string like hello Julia, right? And I want this one is going to work. If I do contains, then the string, and then the word is Julia. If I do this, it's going to give me, right, this is true, it is found inside, but this is for version 0.6. So this was for version 0.6 version. So this was the previous version of Julia, but you can't do this one. So in the current version, what you need to do is to go with occurs in, right? That is a sentence now. Then you're going to swap it. So I'm checking whether the word Julia occurs in the word in a string, in this particular string, right? And it's going to give me as true or false. Perfect. So this is the current version, the current way of doing it in version 1.0, not contains. Okay, that is one of the ways. And in case you also want to check whether a word contains another substring, you want to get the index, you can just do substring, right? Then I'm going to give my word that I'm searching for, that is the string, the entire stuff I'm searching inside, then the index. So I want to get the substring from, let's say, 1 to the end, 5. It's going to print hello for me. 1, perfect, right? So this is one of the ways of doing it. In case I can also do it in this format of substring str, then let's say the number is 5. So if I do from 5, it's going to just go straight away from the fifth to the end of it. So the other functions can also do such as join, can also do a strip, can do a match, and all of these things. So thank you for watching. If you have any question or contribution, you can just place it in the comment section so that everybody can benefit. Please don't forget to subscribe. Stay blessed.